They just say gang stalking. Just said gang stalk. October 22nd, 2013. Tape recorder's running right now too. Organized stalking, gang stalking, harassment. One of the methods that they do is basically get around the targeted individual and repeat words or phrases like gang stalker, gang stalking, oh my god. Notice how close they just said it after what I just said? They're supposed to be 200 feet away from me right now. See if they say it again. They say, oh my god, gang stalk. Say it now, creeps. Just said it. Alright, now I'm going to show you a video picture of my cell phone, which will show you the date and time, so you can see that this is occurring on October 22nd, 2013, at this hiking location, where that dead tree is at. Okay. They're yelling it from a distance is what they're doing, which makes it a little bit harder for it to be picking up clearly. If you hear any words that sound like gang stalk, gang stalker, or gang stalking, along with the phonics of oh my god, it's being said. Okay, now, it was literally just caught, and when you're watching this YouTube video, the only thing that you can do, since they're saying it from a distance, is for you to rewind the video and clearly listen to what they're saying from a distance. And you'll be able to see that what I'm telling you is the truth. Okay? Now, you see this dead tree here? This is where I'm at. This is where this is occurring at. By the skanks they set up 200 feet away. They've been yelling all day. Yelling all day, saying it. All day. All day. I had to set up these black weatherization sheets here because they tried to move from their hiking area to a ledge that is up on a trail from their hiking area so they could see it closer at night. That's right. The whole goal in organized stalking and gang stalking is to constantly preoccupy your mental space concerning the harassment that they're saying from a distance for you to hear. They anchor a word, phrase, or physical gesture to you to form an association in your mind that these words and phrases and physical gestures are associated to the campaign that's happening against you in every aspect of your personal life, including creating homelessness. Then they get along your routes and use different dupe dummies, okay, in the community to repeat the words, phrases, and physical gestures for you to see or hear. That's right. I got a blog in my backpack that I just printed out yesterday at the law library from a reporter in Minnesota who's being gang stalked along all of her routes. In that blog, it states that voices that repeat certain words and phrases that have a negative meaning to them, gang stalk. That's a word that's got a negative meaning. Gangs and stalking. Alright, listen, you'll hear it. They'll just say it from a distance. See? They just said it. Now, how do they know when to say it right after I'm talking about it? I'm not going to speculate because I already know that they're syndicated police officers. Did those bicyclists just say, oh my god, gang stalk, and then oh my god? Now I've already got numerous video files online right now. Online right now that they're using these homeless freaks and the bicyclists. Now, what they do is insert these words within the conversations they're having. And they'll repeat them back to back. Gang stalk, oh my god. And in the videos that I literally just got them making inside my tent before I got out of it, I uploaded some audio files of this happening clearly right out in the open by individuals saying it around me repeatedly and constantly right by me to the point to where it's clearly legible. Not people saying it from a distance, okay, but people saying it literally right around me. Now those video files, and it was caught on tape recorder. The tape recorder audio files are uploaded to video files. Look in the description of this YouTube video or any videos that were uploaded yesterday or today in reference to the YouTube channel. That's right. And this is their way to keep you mentally aware that you're a victim of this crime by harassing you as a result of constantly subjecting you to repeated words and phrases everywhere you go. And then they try and claim you're crazy. They try and claim you're hearing things, and then they call you delusional. And this is what the syndicated cops do. It's racketeering and human trafficking. That's right. Insurance fraud, trying to take syndicated probate control of a target by claiming they're delusional in order to co-opt their monthly checks, exploit their insurance, and exploit the target sexually in a syndicated run group home. The syndicated organized crime members in the system put them in as a result of them claiming the target's delusional as a result of what the target's claiming that's literally actually happening to him. That's why these clever maneuvers are brought about against the target, so they can claim the target's crazy. Think about this. Another thing. Why are these homeless skanks, who are supposed to be nervous about being caught hiking near here themselves, why are they yelling? Okay, they literally just said gang stalk. You literally just heard them say gang stalk. Listen. They literally just said, oh my God. Okay. Why aren't they nervous about being heard by neighbors that are up on the hill and across the street? Why aren't they nervous about being heard? Why? Why? I'm as quiet as a peep when I'm here. And there's no way that they can hear what I'm saying because they're supposed to be 200 feet away. That's right. So why aren't they nervous about being heard and as a result the cops being called and then being evicted? Or are they being loud on purpose so a neighbor will hear them? So the cops can be called so they can come down, make it look like they got a normal appearing reason to come here, or the property owner. And then everybody's evicted. Now, about 2 months ago, I saw a San Diego police officer go down from that hill over there, walk down over there, and then all of a sudden I started hearing people talking. Then it got quiet, and anywhere between a minute and a half later, as I was inside my tent, I looked over my shoulder, and as I was able to see through that little pathway right there, a San Diego police car pulling away. That's right. So, why didn't the San Diego police evict them on that day, and what was he talking to them about? Now pay attention to this, because this is a good one. Go to YouTube and type in Learning Disabled Woman Catches Gang Stalker Admitting Sent to Harass. Read comments. That's right. Cross-reference all videos in reference to their published dates, in reference to what I was exposing before I caught those 3 teenagers admitting they were put on a bus route to engage in certain physical gestures. That occurred on January 28, 2012. Now you can go to YouTube and type in 2/20/13 Learning Disabled Woman Catches Another Gang Stalker Admitting Sent to Harass. That individual was engaging in the same physical gestures that the 3 teenagers admitted to 13 months prior, and he admitted that a San Diego police officer by the name of Steve put him on the corner. Now the blog I was talking about concerning the Minnesota target, the reporter in Minnesota who's being targeted, throughout the entire blog it states that the police are involved in the gang stalking of her and other women. This is human trafficking as well. That's right, they make women homeless by getting landlords and property owners on board. That's why this situation is right here. Go to Google and type in Sylvia Almarelis. They just recently made her homeless. That's right. And if you go to YouTube and type in, she's a California San Diego target. If you go to Google and type in, if you go to YouTube and type in gang stalking bullying on steroids, the guy who's being covered in that news broadcast, he was made homeless. That's right, by the gang stalking expedition that's occurring towards him. Now, basically these crimes are connected to racketeering, insurance fraud, human trafficking, identity theft, land co-opting, property co-opting, and what they're doing is getting landlords and property owners on board to work in cooperation with the perpetrators in the system, like building inspectors, city inspectors, housing inspectors, and police officers. And what they do is develop a scheme to work in concert with and to get the cooperation of property owners and landlords to evict the target. They will use any and every excuse they can think of to do it, including using post employees, mail theft, and mail delayment. Once the homelessness is created, the gang stalking is continued. They'll even go as far as renting either apartments adjacent to a target or above or below a target, or get current tenants that are above, below, or next to a target to engage in gang stalking methods. That's right, to drive them out of their apartment. And if that don't work, they'll cause the eviction by stealing the rent or creating an event at the apartment complex that makes it look like the landlord and or property owner has a legitimate reason to evict the target. Then once the homelessness is created, they will then continue the gang stalking, which includes staged events. So police officers can be called so they can either arrest the target, file a falsified police report concerning the target, or even go as far as petitioning the target into county mental health to discredit the target and to build the insurance that the target has. Medicare fraud. That's right. Then once over time these accumulated documentations transpires from the additional staged events, they then petition the state through a syndicated state probate attorney and judge to make the target a ward of the state, put them in a syndicated run organized crime group home where their finances are co-opted, their insurance is exploited because the expedition continues in these homes, and the target's also raped in these homes, drugged to be raped, human trafficked, You would not believe what I know. And using people to harass a target everywhere they go is their way to break them down mentally, physiologically, emotionally, spiritually, and even financially, because the target's got to move from place to place to try and escape this shit, while claiming the target's crazy, because they're going to say, Leslie, you think these individuals over here, and then you claim the bicyclists that went by said it. You're hearing things, Leslie. You're delusional. Really? Well, the videos I just got done making in this tent before I got out of it literally showed video files of it clearly being said around me in the ways that it's being said around me here. Oh my God, gangstalk, gangstalker, gangstalking. Oh my God, gangstalk, gangstalker. Oh my God. Being constantly and repetitively said around me everywhere I go. Businesses, universities, public libraries, transportation services. That's right, this hiking area. And basically, as a result of them knowing where I'm at, they place these duped individuals, community members, to get around me to do these things. Now, you can go to YouTube and type in "listen to a stranger" to see how easy it is for a person with a badge to dupe community members to do anything for them based on a lie and the power position of the badge. That's right. That's right. And the Minnesota reporter who's being gangstalked, it's all over her blog that the police are directly involved in the gangstalking of her. Now, if a police has the ability to file a false police report about a target's mental stability, that's right, even when the target has uploaded undisputable evidence that this crime is happening to me, how can a target get help? How? The city's going to protect these police officers, because if they don't, then that leaves the city wide open to lawsuits. Human trafficking is directly connected to these expeditions, directly connected. And what they're doing is paying off these homeless bums they're using for this shit with community resources that community members donate to, like food banks, social services, charities. They just said gangstalk again. They said gangstalk. That's right. If you can't clearly hear the words being said, listen for the sounds of the word. That's right, the phonics of the word. It's their way to keep you mentally preoccupied with the fact that you're a victim of this crime in order to... Organized stalking and gang stalking is about victimization, making you feel victimized. So if you're being stalked by people you don't know, if they're trying to drill it in your head it's by a gang, by getting around you and repeating gang stalk everywhere you go, that's done to put you in a psychological effect that you're being targeted and victimized because of crime. People you don't know stalking you. Lowlifes they're using to remind you that you're a victim of the crime by repeating the name of it. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. And then they got the audacity to compound the victimization by having the syndicated cops call you crazy, falsely arrest you, falsely put you in this county mental health. Google all these descriptions and you will see that I'm telling you the truth. These whores over here they're using, they're escalating their harassment, which means that the manager of these expeditions is getting nervous. That's right. Because I'm exposing them all over the internet, and cyber surveillance is a method of gang stalking. You better believe it is. Now remember, before I got out of this tent, I uploaded numerous audio files of gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalking, gang stalk. Oh my God, we're crazy. In fact, listen to this. I'm going to go ahead and just upload it right now. This video stops when I'm in the middle of talking, because right now my battery power is flashing, so let me just try and do this before this. If this video stops, just trust me, it's because the battery ran out. Listen to this. Right here, you're going to clearly hear it. Listen. Alright, now how many times did you hear gang stalking, oh my God, being said by two separate parties? That occurred at UCSD on October 18, 2013, just 5 days ago, and I'm right up the street from UCSD. Right up the street from UCSD. And these criminal whores over here are being bought off and paid off to harass me in the same exact identical way by community services that innocent law-abiding community members donate. Food banks, social services, that's right, charities. Whatever you donate to charities and food banks and social services, you know, like food and money or whatever, that's how the police and social services, the syndicated social services members are paying these assholes off with. Because they can't lose no money. If they're paying off everybody they're paying off to harass me, they wouldn't be making no money off the insurance fraud. So what they're doing is taking the community resources that community members donate to pay these assholes off with. That's right. I just proved to you that it was happening, and that's just one little segment of one audio file of 6 different audio files of it being said non-stop continuously around me on each one. Listen, audio, that was audio file 35. Listen to 31. Listen. See if I hear GangStalked in here. Club Med, October 18, 2013. Say, oh my god, with GangStalked, or GangStalked, and then oh my god. See, they say it fast. They say it from around me, a little bit from a distance. That was 31. Listen to 35 again. And, oh, listen to 35. Good luck, boys. Thank you. Two separate audio files, and that occurred in 2 separate buildings: the Club Med restaurant up the walkway from the biomedical library, and at the Price Center 3 hours later. And it's on every single audio file from audio file 30 through 35. That's right, actually 30 through 37, non-stop, repetitively, and continuously. UCSD's right up the road from where I'm at. Now, do you want, and then I got 700 separate audio files of it happening towards me everywhere I go. So do you honestly think it's not happening here? I think not. The assholes that have tuned to the road and will lie about it up and down the road concerning it. See if any event transpires at this hiking area, including them stealing my property. When I'm gone and I leave it, like to go shopping or whatever, I come home, notice it's gone. They believe that would lead me to go and confront them, so an incident can transpire, and then we might place somebody in the environment to act as a witness so the police can be called. Called street theaters, staged events, and GangStalking expeditions. And you can go to Google and type in street theaters and GangStalking, and then street theaters and GangStalking and staged witnesses, and you'll see them tell me the truth. I gotta go in San Diego, California. I appreciate you listening, and please have a nice day. And please say a prayer for me too. Thank you.